Hey guys, and welcome to this brand new CrossCraft release video. In this video we're going to be covering the Survival Test 1 update. So obviously we're starting off from in-game. So for the Survival Test 1 update, it's a moderately large update, which adds in a bunch of new features, such as, first off, the survival mode itself, both by the UI and the player data associated to that. So we have, obviously, as you can see on our HUD, we have the hearts alongside of the arrows count and the score in the top right as well. With this player data, that data is also stored to saves, including where the player is in the world. Saves are forward compatible from CrossCraft Classic version 1.0 to version 1.2.1. Any of those save versions will work with the current iteration of CrossCraft Survival Test. However, you cannot go from a CrossCraft Survival Test save back to a CrossCraft Classic save, due to the fact that it has extra data. So, for the first of our actual feature upgrades here, the first thing is, if you notice, is that when you go ahead and break a block, it has both the animation, it takes time, and it drops into these block drops. As you saw right there, the block drops also merge. Block drops have physics, so they'll go ahead and fall down. They will always fall to the lowest level, and then these item drops can be picked up by the player. All of the block drops are correct as of Classic version 0.28. So this includes things like wood, which will break into wooden planks. And wood can drop between 1 and 3 planks. As you can see, we just got a lucky roll of about 3 planks. It's 1 to 3 planks per block drop. Currently, leaves do not drop saplings, and leaves do not decay in this version. You can also notice things like flowers instantly break. This includes all of the traditional survival test oddities, such as coal breaking down into half slabs. In addition to this, gold ore and iron ore will drop into their respective block forms. As you can notice, in our inventory we spawned with TNT and 2 types of mushrooms. TNT currently does not work and doesn't do anything. If we place down a TNT block and break it, it doesn't actually trigger the explosion that it normally should. Mushrooms in survival tests were consumable, and these mushrooms would give you or take away your health. Red mushrooms, when you consume them, which is right click or R trigger, decreases your health by 1.5 points. Now, if you decrease your health all the way to 0, you don't die yet. That will be added in a future update. Brown mushrooms, on the other hand, when they get consumed, increase your health by 2.5 hearts. Once you hit your full health bar, the healing does not do anything, but you can still consume the item. As you can also see, we start off with 255 arrows. Arrows will be a feature that come in the next update. In this version of Classic Survival Test, the hotbar acts as your inventory. There's no dedicated inventory screen for you. Also in this version of the game, blocks stack up to 99. Once you hit 99 of a certain block type, you cannot pick up more of that block type. So as you've been hearing throughout this video, audio has also been added to all versions of CrossCraft. This includes when you place, when you walk around, and when you break a block. Another change which you may have noticed is that particles will always face towards the player. If we break a block here, you can see that all the particles will face towards us. You may also have noticed that there's an animation for not only the actual item that drops, but also when you pick it up and get near it, it moves towards you. This version did not have pickup sounds, so those are not implemented yet. In addition, for parity concerns with version 1.2.1, all of the fixes have been ported over that were present in the version 1.2.1 patch. Furthermore, an important note is that multiplayer is currently disabled for survival tests, and multiplayer will be disabled from survival test 1 until alpha version 1.0.15. This is due to Minecraft not having a protocol here, and we are striving to be 100% protocol compliant. And now, let us preview Survival Test 2. Survival Test 2 will feature a few new things, such as mob models and animations. The following mobs will be added: Steve, zombies, spiders, skeletons, creepers, pig, and sheep. While combat will not be fully implemented during Survival Test 2, it will feature basic passive and aggressive mob AIs, alongside of arrows firing. Both the player will be able to fire arrows alongside of skeletons. There will also be models for armor, alongside of the player arm model and its animations. In Survival Test 2, we will also be having in-game music as well. And I believe that just about does it for this update. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching and have a great day.